Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 in the AC Leader Show. Today we're talking about 3 ways to boost staff morale. I have a little visitor with us here today. We'll see how well he holds up during our episode. Might have to close out a little bit early, but depends on how he is. Been a little bit hands-on today, this evening, but for right now he seems to be okay, so hopefully he'll live up to that. But anyways, let me know if you are here. Say hello in the chat box. Tell me that you're here, and as you're coming in, let me know in the comment section why you are looking to boost staff morale. What is your end game? What are you hoping to gain from having better morale in your school? So let me know that in the comments as you're coming in and saying hello. Let's see who's here. Barbara's here. Hey, Barbara. And let's see who else is here. See, we have a bunch of other people coming in. Again, say hello as you're coming in, and let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section why you want to boost staff morale. What's your end game? What are you hoping to gain by having better morale in your school? So let me know that in the comments. So Barbara's here, Gaula's here. Hey, how are I have that video for you, Gaula. I'm going to send it to you. Hi, Susan. Thank you. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Miriam. Hi, Jamie. So Jamie says that she's looking to see more enthusiasm from her staff. That's why she wants to boost morale in her school. Rachel, hi. How are you? Jennifer's here. Hi, Jennifer. Our team is just feeling a little burnt out lately. I want them to work hard, but also remember that our jobs are to have fun. So you're sensing a little burnout, hoping that with boosting staff morale, we'll be able to kind of shift the burnout. Make sure that you come in 2 weeks because I'm going to be talking about the difference between stress and burnout in early childhood specifically, and then some ways that you're going to help yourself with that, but maybe we'll do even a follow-up series on recognizing the difference between stress and burnout with your teachers. So hi, Chris. How are you? So Gaula says she wants to increase joy in her building. Hi, Arlene. I'd love for my staff to act as business owners themselves. Tell me more about that. What do you mean by that specifically in relation to staff morale? So Lisa says, hi, more interest in building professionalism, seeing themselves as professionals beyond babysitters. So yeah, so you're looking and hoping that with better morale, you'll be able to accomplish that. Employee satisfaction and longevity. Yes, teacher retention is definitely going to play a part when you have good morale. Hi, Anne. Hello. Wanting to engage staff. I just lost your comment here. Wanting to engage staff, show appreciation to them, what they would benefit. Again, also shifting from burnout to stress. Yeah, awesome. Hi, Courtney. It's good to see you guys. Okay, great. So again, as you're coming in, if you're just coming in now, say hello in the comments and let me know why you're looking to boost staff morale. So I'm going to get started with just a little context before I get into some of the actual strategies. So morale is just such a huge, it goes over such a vast part of the school environment and the school culture. There's not like one trick wonder or whatever it is to raising the staff morale. And it's definitely not a program. It's not like, you do this one thing one time and now you have better morale in your school. It's a practice. So raising the morale in your school is very similar to maintaining a healthy lifestyle, right? So it's not going to work out in the gym one time and now you're fit. It's not eating salad for lunch one time and now you're a healthy person. It's the consistency of how you show up that makes you a healthier person, right? And so it's very similar to staff morale in the same way, is that you have to consistently be focused on the morale and the culture and environment in your school and be intentional about what you're doing consistently, because it's not just about having that in your mind, because all of you have this in your head of like, you know, I want to do this and I want to do that. As school leaders, you're going to get rewarded for what you actually do, what actually shows up in your environment. So it's not enough to just say in your head, oh, it'd be so great if I did this for my teachers. It'd be so wonderful I had the time to do this. It'd be so great if, you know, I wasn't bogged down by checking email and doing this and running paperwork and plunging toilets. Yeah, it's great if you weren't doing all those things and you had time to focus on the morale. But the bottom line is, when your staff morale is low, it's because you're not showing up consistently, okay? So just let me know in the comments if that context makes sense to you, that you realize that this isn't a one-trick, you know, wonder or one-trick pony kind of thing. You really need to show up consistently. Hi, Michelle. So just let me know in the comment section real quick so I could just get a little check-in from you guys, and then we'll dig right into some of the strategies. And you are behaving so nicely, little man. Thank you so much. Say hello to all the people who are watching you. Little famous man, you're on Facebook Live when you're only 6 weeks old, you little famous man. Okay, Courtney says makes sense and says yes. Okay, awesome, yeah. So it's not just about consistency, it's about the way you're really going to show up, you know, consistently. Hi, Jenny, and Barbara, awesome. Okay, so let's start with the first strategy. The first one I always say is something as simple as giving an extension of more personal time. So some schools can do that really, really well, right? They have the ability to give lots of paid time off or personal days or this days or that days. But not every school is that lucky to do something like that, which is fine. Giving a teacher a long lunch. So I always give this example, and I shared this story so many times and I've written it in emails, but it's such a powerful story that I feel like I could say it again and again. There was a director who came into, that I was working with one-on-one, and she went to her teachers and she asked them to fill out the Teacher's Language of Appreciation PDF, which I created. For those of you that are watching this that have never downloaded it, so for those of you that have never downloaded the Teacher's Language of Appreciation PDF, or you don't know what I'm talking about, leave a comment here, PDF, so that I can send it to you, because it's a super powerful PDF. But anyways, going back to the story, the teacher was like an older teacher. She has like a whole bunch of kids. And she's like, what do you want me to fill out here? Like, I don't need to fill this out. So she's like, no, I really want to know like how you want to be appreciated. And the teacher was like, do you know what I want? I just want to leave work early one day and have lunch with my husband before all my kids get home. And the director was like, you got it, like no problem. And so she hired one of the floaters to come in there. The teacher left early and she went and had lunch with her husband. So this is something just super important to understand. Like, it didn't cost the director anything. She had people on staff to cover for the teacher. The point is that for that teacher, that made such a huge difference. Like, she was a completely different person the next day, you know? And what did she need? She just needed lunch with her husband without all her kids jumping around. And so a lot of times morale is not so much about the environment itself. It's about protecting the teacher's personal sanity and their like personal lives. So giving them a long lunch, or letting them have off on their birthday, or letting them leave early or come late that morning. So just doing something very specific for them in extension of school. So giving them either some time off from the classroom or leaving a little bit earlier, just something specific for them really, really boosts morale in a very big way, because teachers feel better about themselves. They feel like you value them as a human being beyond a worker, beyond someone that just has to deliver to the job and clock in and clock out and everything else that's involved in that. So that's the first thing. Hi, Kamal. Oh, it's so great to see you here. Hoping to meet you in person in Atlanta when I come down there, President's Weekend. So Michelle says, I have to show up and give my staff certificate for 10 minutes of extra time for the holiday gift. Okay, so that's my first strategy. The second thing is that, contrary to what a lot of directors feel, that some teachers are just unmotivated, they're not interested, they just clock in and clock out. If you give them an opportunity to go and observe in another school and go see what's happening in other classes of their age group that they're teaching, they'll really take you up on that offer. And so again, it's how you present it. So you're not presenting it from a place of like, oh, do you want to take one of your own personal days and go and observe it? No, thank you. I'm not taking one of my personal days. I need them. And especially if the person's like a single mom, or even just, you know, a mom that has lots of kids, or even if they're not a mom, like everyone needs their personal days. Everyone has a personal life, right? So paying for the person, paying for that day, you know, paying for the sub to come in, and letting the teacher go to a different preschool to observe in a classroom, and then showing interest in like, what did you see? What did you observe? What were you fascinated by? What were some aha moments? Like showing her that you're ready to take that first step in investing in her goes such a long way. I can't even tell you. I remember the first time one of the directors did that for me in one of my first jobs as a preschool assistant. I wasn't even a teacher. I was an assistant. And she let me go observe in another school. I was like elated for months. I couldn't believe that she like believed in me to go and observe. I was 19 years old, okay? She believed in me enough that she wanted me to go observe in another 3-year-old classroom. Like it meant so much to me. And I never forgot it. This is like over 10 years later. So again, like that makes a massive, massive difference. Okay, let me just get here in the comments real fast. I see a bunch of people do not have the PDF. So I'm definitely going to be loading that over here in the comments a little bit later. Sometimes I feel like everyone has all my stuff, but I guess not. So thank you for writing PDF. I'll make sure to send that. So Jacqueline, hi Jacqueline. She says, I include a note in a recent email to staff about giving each of them a paid off for their birthday, to just reply to the email with their birthday. And 3 out of 11 of them responded. You must be really bummed. So Jacqueline, first of all, I'd resend the email again. Email rates are just like so sucky right now. So like I'd send it again. And then a lot of times email is not a teacher's preferred method of communication. Like some people don't check their email for weeks. I even just go personally and just say, you know, this is a new initiative I'm bringing in. I'd love to know when your birthday is. You know, they'll respond to you. And then you'll have that. It's really, really annoying when people don't respond. Like you made yourself vulnerable, you pushed yourself out there. Like you push yourself on the line. You're like, hey, like I can't believe no one responded, right? And it's hurtful, and you almost want to get to this point of like, oh, you know, nothing's ever good enough for them. And that's the beauty and the hardship about being a leader in a school, is that, you know, as we consistently give and you know, show up for our people, not always are they going to reciprocate in the way that we want. And that's one of the risks about being in, you know, the leadership relationship with your teachers. So Barbara says, I love that idea. I've had the opportunity as a teacher and found it very helpful. My teachers are observing this week. They're hesitant to leave their classrooms. Surprisingly enough, I have good subs too. Awesome. Make sure they all have like a very clear focus of what they're going to be observing if they're really excited about it. So like they're not just going and like mindlessly just looking at the classroom. It's great for them to have a focus. Courtney says, such a great idea. I hope I can find a place that would be willing to let us come and observe. You'd be surprised how many directors are really, really okay with you coming in, as long as you like, you know, call them in advance, obviously, and you ask them, and ask them in advance, like, you know, is there a particular classroom that you would suggest the teachers come in and observe? Like every director is going to have a classroom where they'd rather no one come into, and respect that, because you have classrooms that you would also rather no teacher walk into. Like maybe there's a lot of really hard kids, maybe the team isn't, you know, getting along so well right now, whatever it is. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so that's the second tip. So number 1 was about just tapping into their own personal needs, like, you know, about their birthdays, giving extended lunches, you know, just even an extended break or something like that. The second one is getting them to go into other schools and observe. Again, it's showing the personal investment in themselves. And the last thing is that organizations that play together stay together. And that's such an important piece to remember, that you need to make things fun and exciting for your people. And that's just like random surprises. So like, one of the things that have really inspired me recently is in the Directors Inner Circle, with the group of directors that we have. In the past couple months, we've had a couple of directors post different surprises that they've made for their teachers on Fridays. And it kind of inspired all the other directors in the group to set up similar things for their teachers, just like surprise food tables or just like different fun things. And before the holidays, we had a director. She did 5 days leading up to the holiday. Every day she posted a picture of something fun that she did for her teachers. So again, it's really just about being creative, also about the fun things that you're setting up for your staff. Like we had a teacher, I had a director last year, a private client, she set up a whole breakfast station for her teachers the day after parent conferences when they were all there to way past 10 p.m. She set up a waffle maker, and she made pancakes and a smoothie. It was just, she set up a whole breakfast buffet, and it made such a difference to the teachers. So again, do fun things together, make it exciting. So even if you can't put out this lavish food buffet, I saw a bunch of you guys are having meetings coming up. Make the meeting exciting. Bring manipulatives, bring toys, bring fun, exciting, hands-on things to meetings. So even if you're doing a brainstorming session, bring something fun to the brainstorming session. Make it some way hands-on and exciting. You expect your teachers to do that for the kids, right? A qualified circle time or a high quality, high value circle time isn't just going to be a teacher talking at the kids. She's going to have hands-on props and different things in front of her. Run your meetings the same way. Make it fun and exciting for your people. Really boost morale, and especially if you're going to make it, surprising, and every time they come to a meeting there's something new and they never know what to expect, as far as something fun, not they never know what to expect in that kind of way, anxiety, more fun and oh, what's she gonna do this time. It's exciting. It makes it more fun, it makes it more engaging. So those are my 3 staff morale boosting tips. So let me know in the comments which one resonated with you the most and which one are you going to test out for this coming week. Sunday night, got a whole week ahead of you. Let me know in the comments section which one you resonated with and which one you're committing to trying out, because again, these episodes are not just about consuming content or just getting more information in your brain. It's about implementation and action and results. So make sure that you're committing to something. So while you guys are writing that, I'll just follow up also and let you guys know that I'm going to post the PDF of the Teacher's Language of Appreciation here as well. So we'll make sure that you guys get that. So Lisa says, random fun surprises. Yes. Oh, hi, Shandel. Make meetings fun. Don't know if it was one. Yes, it was one. Make meetings fun. It was the tip is, play together, make things exciting. But yes, making meetings fun is huge. Awesome, Shandel. So glad that you committed to that. And again, if you want some ideas, Shandel, or stuff like that, post in the inner circle. Be happy to share some ideas with you. Jenny says also random fun things for my staff. So here's another tip for you guys. Okay, this is total bonus here. You're committing to doing some random fun things for your staff. I want you to take out your calendar when you sign out of this Facebook Live. Take out your calendar and put it down. What day of the week this week are you going to bring in something random and fun for your teachers? And then what day next week are you going to do the same thing? Because results follow the calendar. Period, explanation point, end of statement. If you want to do it, it's got to be in your calendar. It's not like your daughter's wedding that you're not going to forget to show up to, okay? You're going to forget to do the fun things because life is going to hit you in the face. So if you want to remember to do that, it's got to be in your calendar. Yeah, Shandel, maybe we'll start a thread about fun things to do at meetings in a separate thread. And I think that people will have some, great ideas to share, and I could pop in there also and share some things. So Susan says, I'll prepare something for our teacher training day next week. Awesome. Barbara says, they're all great ideas. I already give my staff some time off, so I think I'm going to try the random fun surprises. Yay. Seems like that is definitely a big one. Fun meetings. Have a whole week of orientation for new staff for our center opening in 2 weeks. Awesome, Amy. Nice to see you here. Kimberly, hello. You love all the 3 tips. You're committing. You can't commit to all 3. Those are not the rules, Kimberly. You got to commit to one. So tell me in the comments section. Tell me in the comment section which one you're going to be doing. Jacqueline says, I think my staff enjoyed our staff meetings where I put together 3 groups. Awesome. Awesome. This week's meetings will be engaging, but I have to think of something fun. Okay, we are definitely going to start a separate thread after this Facebook Live where everyone's just going to share tips of fun things to do at meetings. Awesome. Courtney, I love the idea of observations. I feel it would take time to set this up. Okay, good. Courtney, awesome. First of all, I love it. You're already thinking like a top CEO person. You're realizing that that's going to take you time to do, so you're not committing to it. I love that. And you're saying you're going to commit to doing something fun. So I just want to highlight just what Courtney said over here is that realizing the limitation of this is going to take me too much time and I need to do something that's more of a quick win right now, and committing to doing something fun for the staff because that's going to be easier to do right now. Nailed it. Awesome. Jenny says, yes, I agree. I'm going to write it into my calendar. Awesome, Jenny. And you know what? If you're really up for the challenge, post a screenshot of your iPhone calendar here in the comments so we can really see that you're committing to it. But those are things that I typically only ask the inner circle directors to do because I'm way up there. I'm way up their alleys, making sure that they're committing to their goals. Sharon says she's going to do a wine and cheese party this month. Awesome. Okay. Ladies, we are all out of time, and my man is telling me that he wants me to give him some of his own attention. So I'm coming to you, my baby. So I'm going to sign out. Thank you all for showing up. Again, I'm going to post the link to download the PDF of the Teacher's Language of Appreciation, and we're going to create a separate thread for fun ideas to do at teacher meetings. Ciao for now. Have a great night, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye. Be well.